out to Nita POP. Cause I know that she's right and I'm wrong, and I want to be right in the presence of her greatness. And then I see from my eyes and my view, everything that she does is so beautiful. Up and up again, round and round we go. Every time she calls, you already know. If it ain't poppin', it ain't poppin', no. If it ain't poppin', it ain't poppin', no.
What's going on, world? It's your girl Nita POP here, and we are live, back in action for another episode of Pop Talks. As you can see, the dynamic is a little bit different. I'm not doing the IG live with Pop Talks anymore because I keep losing good footage and great interviews. If your finger touches something wrong on Instagram, that's something you guys definitely need to fix. I'm going to be interviewing a new artist. I'm actually going to his album release party that's coming up on the 19th. He's doing it at a movie theater, but he's not here to talk about himself yet. We're going to get there. I appreciate all the support with the Nita Pop brand from my YouTube, Culture Shock, Pop Culture. Let's just stay tuned, I guess, until our guest joins us. And I guess I'll play some of his music while we wait. I didn't even play this song, so I guess we'll just play it now together and see how I like it. And he's about to join right now, so I'm about to add him in. Okay, so let me pause it. We'll come back to this. What's going on?
Nothing much, just chilling. Right now, finished up doing some more writing in the process. So, yeah, that's about it. Just chilling.
I like the Christmas tree.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I put it up maybe about a couple weeks ago. So, yeah, I'm gonna do Christmas at my crib this year. So, yeah, I'm just excited to do it. Had it with fam and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Well, that's nice. That's nice. Well, thank you so much for joining me here on Pop Talk. You know, we recently connected through Clubhouse, which is an awesome app, but they're not sponsoring this video, so. Yeah, but it's, you know, you hit me up about your album release party. You know, I was in the process of getting the show back together, so I was like, whatever connection, just kind of go for it. I checked out a lot of your stuff on your website, a couple of your videos. You're definitely a lyricist, like you.
Hey,
I like
thank
that. Do you write poetry?
What's crazy, that's how I actually started. Before I did the music, I was into poetry.
I can tell. It's like wordplay. I love wordplay. I'm not like a hip hop guru or anything like that, but I like music. So
like, that's good.
Okay, so well, we're here to talk about your album today. But before we talk about your album, say hello to the people, even though they don't see us right now, they're gonna see us later. So say hello to them, and then we'll get into it.
What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. New Breed Nye, recording artist, everything, producer out of Atlanta, Georgia, joining Pop Talks, man. So I'm here, and we finna get this thing going.
Well, welcome. And you guys know it's your girl Nita Pop here. So let's just dive right on into it. So New Breed Nye, that's the name. Yeah. It's not just New Breed.
All right. Yeah, New Breed Nye. Yeah.
Explain the name to me.
What's crazy, when I first started, like I've been going hard for maybe about like 5 to 6 years now. So when I first started, I was going by Young Nye, like, you know, and that's when I was really just kind of trying to develop my sound and kind of just see what I wanted to be as an artist or how I wanted to go about doing it. Yeah. And my cousin, he's actually a DJ out of Detroit. We was on a vacation in Florida, and I was just playing him some music. He was like, with your sound and your unique flow and how you go about it, he's like, man, you like the new breed of hip hop. I feel like I feel like you got your own little thing you got going, like you just New Breed Nye. And when he said that, it just stuck and it resonated with me. I was just like, you know what? I'm going by New Breed Nye. Bump this whole Young Nye, whatever. I'm like, I'm about to start transitioning into that.
I like that.
And so it's just like, you know, I didn't even really understand like the weight, I guess, that the name being like the new breed, or, you know what I'm saying? Like that title alone comes with a certain, you know, energy and flow with it by itself. So it's just like, yeah, like, I don't know. I think it fits me though. Really well.
So I'm taking it that Nye is your name though.
Yeah, Nye is actually my name. Yeah, that's the initials of my full name.
Okay. Okay, nice. Yeah. Oh, nice, really. Do you share that or no?
Yeah, yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, so okay, so Nyrick, Yatori Evans. So and then the NYE, and then for the first initials of each word.
Oh wow. So either way it's Nye,
Yeah,
regardless.
either way it's not. Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. New
Right.
breed. I like new breed. New breed reminds me like next generation. Like I feel like it's a very powerful thing to be a new breed. You're like a trendsetter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, let's dive into this album, Mr.
Yeah.
New Breed Nye. This album title is "Love Me Before They All Do." So you're pretty much giving everybody a warning.
This
so
is yeah.
Let you know that Nita Pop was here.
Yeah. She was here. Hey, Nita Pop was definitely here before the wave. So we just letting it be known she was here. She was already here. So yeah.
Okay. So why did you pick that name?
I think for me, I wanted it to resonate with everybody that's in a transition with their life, and as far as like leveling up to that next level, because I feel like in whatever we do within our professions or our job, it's just like when we take that next step, you know, people don't want to accept it all the time for what it is and what you're accomplishing and what you're doing. So me, I'm just like at a point, it's just like, okay, we're doing certain things. I've done certain things. So now when I do go to this next level, you better love me now before everybody comes along. So, and I just feel like that title alone is just going to it resonates with a whole lot of people. Like everybody I feel like can take away from that. And that's the type of
what you shooting in the gym.
Right.
Period. That's pretty much just, it's like standard. Love me now. Don't say, oh, I used to know her or him. Don't do that. So yeah. Right. So I didn't even ask, like, have you been in music for how long have you been in music?
6 years.
6 years. Okay. And it just started from the poetry, you just kind of, because you can sing too.
Right. So the poetry, actually, like, if we talking like, I really started like in church for real, growing up.
In and out. Giving these lessons, these talents.
Right. And so doing that, and then, but I'm a former athlete, so I played basketball into college. And you know, once I stopped playing ball, I was like, you know, I'm gonna actually take my music career more serious. And then, you know, 2016, got a chance to open up for Dej Loaf, opened up for the Migos, opened up for Lil Uzi Vert, and got a chance to kind of build and, you know, keep doing my thing like that. And then, yeah, here we are today.
Nice. Okay. So that was a segue. We're about to go back to Love Me Before They All Do.
Let's do it. Yeah.
So what inspired this project?
I think my life at the current state, or like with me just writing and the music that I'm putting out. Like right now, it's just like, I look at my surroundings, like I'm an uncle, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, my nephew right now, he like the world to me. And so he's 2. He just turned 2 not too long ago. But like, you know, he's always over here doing what he got to do. And, you know, it's just that responsibility factor that I'm kind of embracing. And it's just like, I want to take everything to another level as far as like, you know, finances, my family, and, you know, how I go about all that. And that's what really shaped the body of this project, because it gives you a lot of me and a lot of manifestation along the way as well. So
I love it. I'm so excited to like come listen to the album. But we're gonna get what are you most excited about this project?
I'm most excited about this project. Just a new sound. I'm coming with a couple new sounds of how I'm sounding, you know, and just ready to put out this body of work, honestly. Because I took off. I wouldn't say took off. I built my brand on the clothing line aspect this year, and
we're gonna get into that.
So yeah. So, but that's what I'm really excited. I just want to give everybody, you know, some good quality music to start the new year off with, and that's what I'm excited about, really.
Nice, because 2020 has been hard.
Right.
So we need that good vibration, you know.
Right.
Like, how many tracks on the album?
Right now, I got 13.
13. Okay.
13.
Okay, that's a good body of work.
It is, definitely.
Okay, so, you know, I'm all about like fashion, but before we get into fashion, go find him. You know what I'm saying? Like, New Breed Nye.
Right. Yeah, if you want to find me, I'm on all the platforms: Apple Music, Spotify, You can even listen to me on my website, newbreednie.com. Whatever is easier for you, user friendly, everything at New Breed Nye.
New Breed Nye. Don't forget the name.
Yeah.
You heard it here right now live on Pop Talks. New Breed Nye.
You did.
Okay, so Mr. New Breed Nye.
Yes.
On top of being this talented musician, plus I want to say dancer because I saw that video.
Man.
But you design and you have your own clothing line. So that's another aspect of your life. And has that always been there as well? Has it been there this whole 6 years or?
It haven't. So to give you a quick backdrop, when I put out my first project a couple years ago, it was called This Can't Be True. And I just knew like I wanted like album t-shirts or whatever. Didn't really have a logo, didn't have anything. But as I got into it and started seeing the reception of people getting it, I was like, okay, well, let me try to get me a dope logo and try to really establish my brand. So that's how I came up, you see the NBN logo that I have now. And with that, like things have just been steadily growing. So this year, it's like it hit a crazy resurgence. Back in the summer, like rest in peace to George Floyd. But like when all that happened and everybody started like, the whole support the Black-owned business. Like the month of like June, July, August, my sales and stuff for like everything just went crazy. Like
I love to hear it. Love to see
right. It literally went crazy. So like now I got my stuff is worn in 5 different countries outside of just the US. People are buying in from all and the music as well as traveling. So it's really cool. And like it's kind of crazy. I had got invited to be on to have my designs on a fashion show. I think it was in like Idaho, but it got canceled due to COVID. But it was just like, it's kind of crazy to kind of look at it and be like, I'm a fashion designer, or that's what they was putting it as. Like, I never really.
We gotta dissect that. So we gotta like,
right.
So what do you, how do you describe your brand? Like what kind of pieces? Is it casual? Is it couture? Are you wearing something right now?
Yeah, I got on my
MBN.
Yeah, I got my MBN jumpsuit on. So
okay.
Let me do this.
Go ahead and walk for them, New Breed Nye.
I got okay, so I'm gonna do the whole breakdown. So on the bottom, can you see it?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so on the bottom you have the music notes, and so that sits at the bottom. It's the foundation. So that's what you stand on, your foundation. In the middle, the MBN, of course, that's me. You stand firm on your foundation. At the top is the castles, and that represents greatness and success. So it's just like you stand on your foundation, you build on it, and then once you get there, you get to the top. That represents success.
Love the message.
Right. And so, that's just me. I feel like, standing firm on what you believe in, what you do, you grow, you grind, you stand on it, and then eventually you get to where you want to be in life. And I think
the top even looks like a crown.
Yeah, it does a little bit, but it's actually like it's a house. It's like a big old castle. But
yeah, I see that it's a castle. I'm just like, even though what it stands for, and it looks like
the crown of it.
Yeah.
For sure.
I love that. Okay, so you have the t-shirts, you have the jumpsuits. What else is there?
I got my number one seller for the women. I have the crop top, the crop hoodies. I don't know if you've seen those.
Okay.
Yeah, my album t-shirts, Phrase t-shirts, Trapped in Love, I'm So Perfect t-shirt, like all my Phrase t-shirts to different songs that I have.
Different lyrics. Oh my God, wordplay. That's right. Amazing. Yep. Amazing. So, I love that that's working out for you.
Thank you so much.
So this album is gonna be the first?
This is gonna be I'll say like first full length body work. Well, second.
So you have a couple mixtapes and stuff out there, of course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So okay. Where can they find your clothing line? Your stuff for your clothing line?
Oh yeah, my clothing line. Well, you can go to my website, newbreednie.com, NEWBREEDNYE.com.
You can shop straight from there.
Yeah, you can shop straight from there, or with the Instagram shop, you can shop directly from Instagram now. Like you ain't even got to go to the website. You can just go to New Breed Nye Apparel at New Breed Nye Apparel and shop straight from there.
Did you learn a lot of stuff on Clubhouse when it comes to like the Instagram shops and Facebook shop?
I haven't. What you can put me on though.
Yeah, those I'll be on there trying to learn everything. You can learn everything. Slow down. But it's just, I'm trying to make it to like
the reason why you're actually my first person that I interviewed on Zoom, and I had to do that because I be having these good interviews, and I'm talking Instagram Live would just blank
It'll
out on
mess it up. Yep.
you can't find it, you can't recover it. So I was like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. So now there's gonna be the audio version of Pop Talks as the podcast, and I'm gonna have it on the YouTube, Instagram. I have a couple of my own personal questions I want to ask you, but before I do, I need to ask you why you chose the movie theater. Are you giving us videos?
See, I would what you said, that's definitely when I revisit this, because I want to do it again next year. See, my plan is to drop a music video at every month from the project. So 12 songs, so I want to drop a music video every month and come back again and then rent it out and then do the movie and then show it on the screen.
A movie, like a movie.
Movie.
Well,
but
you know, if you needed a creative director, I'm your girl.
Okay, definitely. I'm with it.
When I think about Pop Talks, I like to educate and give free game. So as a musician, as a designer, you know, there's just up and coming people that are going to be out there listening to this. And, you know what you've gone through in your 6 years. And what advice could you give the next person coming behind you?
I think the biggest thing that I would tell everybody is just study the game that you're in. Like, I literally, I'll take music. Like, I study the artists. Like, I study their interviews. I study, like, how they move, what, you know what I'm saying, that type of thing. So when my time comes, you know what I'm saying, okay, I seen such and such move like this, that didn't work out, so let me try to do this, or I seen them to watch out for this. Just study it and love it. Like, you know, I think that's the biggest thing. Is just like, I'm really a true student of the game when it comes to the music, like the artistry. Like, I want to know the history. I want to know who came before me, who did, you know, that type of thing. And so that's what I would tell people. Before you just jump out there, you know what I'm saying, know what you're really getting yourself into and have a full understanding of what you're getting into. Because, you know, I see time and time again, you know, new artists, they'll come out and then, you know, it'd be like they'd be like, all right, so, and then, you know, the radio people, they'll ask, like, all right, who's the best artist of all time? And then you'll say somebody like a Tupac or something, and they'll be like, what? Nobody listens to Tupac. Like, just, you know, on maybe like on a disrespectful, I don't really know tip of, like, you know, that type of thing.
Just younger generation, not knowing better.
Right, not knowing that, right. Not knowing who paved the way for you to do what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, I think some guy came for, I'll say it. I think it was Young Thug. He came for Andre 3000 recently. How dare you?
Perfect point.
How dare you?
I watched that interview too with him and T.I. So yeah, I'm like, man, I think Till was trying to tell him, he was like, yo, Thug he's an ally. Like, he's with you. Dre is with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
would be you if it wasn't for him.
Correct. You know what I'm saying? So just understanding that. I would say just study and, like, you know, come into the game willing to learn, because I feel like this is a game, just even in the fashion thing as well, just like you're always constantly learning and adapting. So be ready to adapt. Like, you know, like I said, we're on, like, linked off Clubhouse. Like, people are on there playing music for label execs and doing all that and stuff. Like,
there was a serious, the serious people, they were on there putting people on their playlist.
Right.
Off an app.
Off an app, right.
But so, honestly, even though it's so saturated now, it's gonna get worse. I really liked like beta Clubhouse and private Clubhouse, and I was trying to soak up all the information before it became like a big deal, because
it's about over with now. Yeah, like you said, it's getting saturated. It's getting to
now. It's like everybody I know, they're having these marriage topics, and I'm like, look, I don't want to talk about this. Like, right. I'm trying to learn. How do I get my Instagram to make me money?
right. That's what we
on my video. But this is some of the things. The idea of Zoom was given to me in Marketing Monday, and there's this guy, I forgot his name right now, and I'll put it in the video later on, but I forgot his name. He was the one who was like, repurpose all your stuff and make it, use Zoom, so that way you can put it everywhere.
Right.
So I was like, okay, let me try it.
That is so smart too.
So, one last question before we wrap things up.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm about to say, do you have any questions for me? This is not an interview.
No, I do though. I do.
Okay, what's up?
You do. So your fashion show.
Okay.
that you do.
The Culture Shock show.
Yes. How can I be a part of that when it gets back up and running?
Oh, don't worry. Okay, so the next project is gonna be we're trying to tape more so up north, and
Okay.
I'm still trying to decide if we're gonna tape. Dang, this I'm about to put. Oh my God, probably not gonna put this out there. Maybe I will. My video guy is in Liberia right now, but I have to get out of my comfort zone and like meet a good video person and team that I'm willing to work with because it's just so hard.
Right. Yeah,
So
that
hard.
is. Yeah.
But hopefully, next year, 2021, if there's no COVID.
Get things going.
Yeah, I do pop-up shops too. So, and I sell. I like. Well, this is not about me. But
I seen it though. I seen everything. I don't seen it.
Yeah. So, like, if you ever want to do like a, it's the holiday season on IG Live. What I'm still willing to do on IG Live is something I like to call Shop or Pop, and it's like a interactive online shopping experience, and we kind of just talk about your brand and just tell people, like, show people like, hey, you want to buy this? I usually send models to people's houses so that they can like have models instead of having to change and show it. They can show it on models. So I've done like one episode and it was a really dope experience, and she made a lot of sales. But I just was trying to do the premiere and then get pop talks from it. So now I'm loving today's vibe. So I can't wait to see what the future holds.
That's dope.
So you'll be in there. You're gonna be cool.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Okay. So now now that I have more control of pop talks, like I want to end on a positive note always. And let's talk about manifesting dreams. I pray. My manifestations come through my prayers. But when you speak, the power of the tongue, the mouth, so I just want to see what you got, what you want to see for yourself moving forward, or what goals you have that you want to accomplish. 2021 is right around the corner. It's like 2 weeks away. It's 2 weeks away.
It is. One manifestation I want to be, I think by the end of at the end of 2021, I want to be trying to push over making like 6 figures.
Woo!
And I want to be able to do it like off of the music and everything that's in the clothing and everything. I want everything to tie into like nice. I'm generating. So that's something that I'm really, really pushing, because it's just like, I don't know. I feel like I just be poking at it, but I need to continue to just go that much harder.
When you feel it, I know what you're saying. Like when you feel it, right? You just feel like it's right there. The blessing, the breakthrough is right here. But God will be like, okay, you can't tell me where it's at. I'm gonna tell you where it's at. So it's just about being patient. I like right now I'm in a place where I want to fast forward my life and see what the next blessing is. But I'm just sticking it out. So New Breed Nye, I want to say thank you so much for joining me on Pop Talks. My first Zoom recording. And
it was lit.
Yeah, it was. I can't wait for everybody to see the Christmas tree. I'm about to get decorations behind me.
Yeah, we doing Christmas over here. So
yes, I love it. So you put it up by yourself?
I had some help.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I did have some help. Yeah, the white tree, like I said, I was with my nephew. He wanted a white tree. I've never had a white tree before. Didn't even know
it's really dope. When the lights are off, my friend has a white tree, and she has like mirror and crystal design in her house. So it's like everything is so icy. It looks so good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. So it's dope.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. We're definitely gonna be in touch. And I will see you.
Yeah.
Love You Before They All Do album release party in Morrow, Georgia, December 19th. I'll be there. And of course you'll be there.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'm in the building.
Make sure you go stream his music everywhere. Once again, before we close out, let them know where they can find you, New Breed Nye. And thank you so much.
Thank you. And you guys can follow me at New Breed Nye, NEWBREEDNYE. Thank you, Nita, and don't get it going.
I sip, you sip, we sip, just sip it slow, man. The gas up the propane.